There's incredible support by Americans for Israel, for the Jewish people, and horror at the rising tide of anti-Semitism we're seeing. But I think there's been a lot of fear and intimidation, and fear by Jews and by friends of Jews to speak up on their campuses. The most important thing is to overcome that fear, to realize we have so many allies, so many people of goodwill.
Daniel Krauthammer with us earlier about that rally in Washington yesterday, with hundreds of thousands voicing their support for Israel and fighting back against the wave of anti-Semitism plaguing the nation. But that message apparently not getting through at Harvard. More than 100 faculty members there signing an open letter blasting the university president for condemning hatred of Jews. Joining us now is Republican Senator Ted Cruz. He's a Harvard graduate, also the author of the new book, Unwoke: How to Defeat Cultural Marxism in America. So timing of the book is pretty good. I have to here's the letter to Harvard, sir. It says that it's important to acknowledge the patronizing tone and format of much of the criticism you have received, as well as the outright racism contained in some of it. We were nevertheless profoundly dismayed by your November 9th message entitled Combating Anti-Semitism. What's happening at your alma mater?
Look, there is a profound sickness at our universities, and sadly, Harvard is the locus for it. And you're right, this is the central topic in my brand new book, Unwoke: How to Defeat Cultural Marxism in America. And in this book, I address how our elite institutions and how our major institutions in America have been captured by the radical left. And the very first chapter starts front and center with the universities. I call the universities the Wuhan lab of the woke virus. It's where it started, it's where it mutated, it's where it spread. You look at how messed up Harvard is, that when the October 7th horrific attacks in Israel happened, when over 1,200 Israelis were murdered, when Hamas terrorists were raping women, were raping little girls, were murdering infants, were literally putting babies in an oven. How did Harvard react? 35 student groups put out a disgraceful statement saying all of the violence by Hamas terrorists is 100% the fault of Israel. By the way, just down the river at MIT, we've seen this week, it has been horrific at MIT. Jewish students were physically and violently prevented from going to class by anti-Israel, anti-Semitic protesters, and the administration at MIT shamefully won't expel the students who are violently preventing Jewish students from going to class. The Jewish students are saying they don't feel safe. They don't think MIT is safe for Jews. And the university's reason for not expelling the violent protesters, they say, well, they're here on student visas, so they'd lose their visa. Well, they should lose their visa. If they're a guest in our country, they don't have a right to engage in racist acts of violence. We've also seen this week at University of Maryland anti-Israel protests where there are reports that they were chanting Holocaust 2.0. This is sick, it is twisted, and it is a manifestation. My book explains why this happened, which is the cultural Marxist views the world in Karl Marx prism between oppressors and victims. And for the radical left, they've decided the Jews are the oppressors and the Palestinians are the victims, and accordingly, they support a violent revolution of the victims, and that's why they're cheering on the acts of violence and the murder of children in Israel, because they are rooting for the Hamas terrorists. It's disgraceful.
Senator, while we have you, just in the last minute we have, could you tell us your thoughts about the President Biden, President Xi meeting today? Do you have any hopes for what could come out of it? Any suggestions for what should be accomplished?
Well, I have a lot of suggestions, and actually the last chapter in my book is on China, and it explains how China is connected to this woke virus, every institution. One of the things I talk about in my book is Mark Swidan, who is an American. He's been wrongfully held in China for 10 years, and if Biden were standing up and fighting for Americans, he would be telling Xi, release Mark Swidan now. I have no confidence that he did that because the Democrat Party, sadly, is structurally pro-China. They're major stakeholders, big business, big tech, big Hollywood, and big universities. They are all in bed with China. And it's why the central point of my book that I think is so important, Unwoke, is we've got to retake these institutions. We've got to bring them back. And this book gives a common sense strategy for doing so. The book is available in every bookstore. It's available on Amazon. And I'll tell you, it makes also a great Christmas gift. I would encourage you, stand up and fight to take these institutions back, because if we don't, we'll lose our country.
All right, Senator Ted Cruz, thank you for being on the show today.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.